Even though my manager doesn't want me to tell you this story, I'm going to tell you the story anyways. I'm going to tell you the story because I think people think that as a master love strategist or even with love coaches, if you're good at what it is that you do and you really care about women and you really care about helping these women to escape pain, watching a woman go back and sabotage herself is painful, literally, because you already know that she's existing in pain and she's just going to go on to experience more pain or more toxic relationships. And one of those toxic relationships can cost her her life. And dealing with women that are so much in their pain that they then also cause you pain. So even though the business that I'm in, it seems like it is unsuspecting or unassuming enough, right? Like people think it's like, oh, it's just love. Like, why would people pay for love? But at my love mastery agency, it's a holistic approach to help the woman to transform from the inside out so that she can attract a match who also aligns with her and she is set up for success long term. So she's set up so that not only is she experiencing love, but she's experiencing abundance. She's experiencing peace. She's experiencing happiness. So the women that come to me, they're women who have been in years of therapy, who have been to like other coaches, women who are extremely successful and they have experienced abusive relationships, or they have gotten divorced and they've lost a lot of money in their divorce. And so they come to me because they want to get it done right the first time and they don't want to take forever to do that. They don't want to waste their time. They don't want to risk attracting another Build-A-Bear or another abusive relationship. Because I grew up where I watched my mother be abused, sometimes even getting beat with a belt, a spanking, if you will, when she made my father upset. This is like a different meaning for me when I'm helping women. It's not about the money. It really isn't. Like, for people who money is a thing for them, I get that they won't hear what I'm saying, but it's not about the money for me. Will people pay me? Absolutely. And that's because I value my time. And that's because I realize that when people don't invest, they're not invested. And people who don't pay attention. But it's not about the money for me. When I'm seeing these women who have been violated as a child by their fathers, by their brothers, by uncles, when I see women who are terrorized by their fears, by their traumas, by their pains, and you look at them face to face and you see that they're hurting and you want to help them. Well, at least I want to help them. So we run a very exclusive community. Like, women who are able to join our community, they have to qualify in order to join. They are women who are six-figure and up earners. They are women who are professionals. They are business owners. They are C-level executives, TV personalities, etc. And even no matter whatever money that they make, they have to be able to qualify to get in. And we ask them a series of questions to make sure that they are ready and that we can help them. Because if they're not ready and we can't help them, then ethically, I don't feel like it's right for me to take their money. There has been people that I said, nope, not right now. You're not ready. There has been people, you know what, we're not a good fit. Like, there was one young lady who had split personality disorder, and she was splitting right in front of me. And I've helped somebody who split to be able to merge their personalities before. But to work with my coaches, I know my coaches aren't going to be able to work with somebody split. And I don't take those kind of clients anymore. So I was like, we won't be able to help you. But, you know, like, I have a friend who's a psychiatrist, and maybe she does Zoom and you can work with her virtually. I had a client that showed up who came to me for help. Now, if somebody books a love mapping call, then they're booking the love mapping call because they're saying, hey, I want help. I want to understand what my love blocks are. And I want you to consider me to be able to come into Boss Diva University so that you can help me, because I know you're the best in the world. I'm willing to invest in myself, and I'm willing to do the work and be coachable, right? And we have a video explaining the whole process and everything. And one thing my team knows not to do is we don't sell or twist anybody's arm or try to convince anybody of anything. I'm really big about that. There has been cases in the past where my love specialist, because they're passionate too, they want to help these women too, And then they enroll somebody who, to me, I feel like she wasn't excited. Like she wasn't as committed. I didn't like her energy in the method in which she was signing up. So I was like, no, she can't come in. She's not a good fit because we don't have that many spaces. And I want somebody who's going to be excited, who's going to be coachable, somebody we're going to enjoy working with, not somebody we got to drag along in order for her to heal her life and get the results that she wants. So yesterday I had a client, and the client, when it came to it, she was basically begging for me to let her into Boss Diva University. She was crying. She was in a great deal of pain. I'm mad at myself because my gut was saying no, but I really wanted to help her. She was losing a lot. Financially, she was losing a lot. By the time it came to it, she's crying. She's asking me for help. I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a chance. Let's go ahead and move forward. Now, once we move forward, then doing the payment and everything, that's a formality. Like, it is what it is. If you go to the grocery store, you buy bread, you pay for it, you move on. And so the same thing with our clients. Sometimes they can pay with a card, or sometimes they get funding, but however they pay, they pay. So anyway, she does her deposit. And then after she does her deposit, she starts hyperventilating. Now, some women, when they're getting ready to change their life, then that can be a scary process and an overwhelming process because your subconscious mind is used to, their normal is the pain, their normal is the trauma, their normal is being mistreated in relationships and not being loved and not being valued and disrespected and cheated on, etc. So then now you're getting ready to have a new normal where you're experiencing peace and emotional freedom and happiness and healthy relationships. That can be overwhelming for some people. Also, there's a lot of women who never invested in themselves ever. They've never chosen themselves ever. So that can be a scary process as well, that we support them. We hold their hand, no problem. And I always ask people, how do you want me to support you in this? Because if you're like, I can't do this, no ma'am, okay? I changed my mind. This is not it. You're not ready. I told my love concierge, and this is the person that processes the payment and everything. I said, listen, she needs to go to work. Let her go to work. Come back later on this evening. By then, and I told the client, you would have calmed down. I told her what her subconscious mind was doing. And I was like, you can come back later on. You can take care of the rest of the payment and everything else. Then, right? No big deal. My team is on the phone with her or on the Zoom with her, and they're like, Shay, you got to come in. You got to come in. So I'm like, I'm getting ready to go live. And then I come in, and she starts off with, I feel manipulated. I feel like I was manipulated. I was taken advantage of. She claims she didn't say that, but she did. I was taken advantage of, and I don't feel right. I said, you just showed your character. What you did showed me your character, because if you're the type of person that will make a decision and then you change your mind and then you want to gaslight somebody else as if it's somebody else that did something to you based on your decision, then now I don't trust you. Like, that's not okay. And you got to be willing to take accountability for your decisions, because there's nobody here that needs to convince you or twist your hand of doing anything. And I'm offended. I'm literally offended when this is a passion of mine. Like, can you, y'all, for real? Because I eat, sleep, drink this. It's not a game to me to see these women hurting, knowing that I have the capability of helping them, and then offering them help, and then them biting my hand. And that's only happened 2 times in my career. So when it happened, I tell you, I had nothing. And here's the thing, I get it. A lot of women, they've been hurt. They've been jaded. They've been mistreated, and they don't trust anybody, and everybody's the enemy. And they're like a bull in a china shop where they're like breaking everything and hitting and hurting everything. And they are hurting people in the process. But when it comes to your choosing yourself, and in this process, I can't put me and my team and our ability to help other women who need our help at risk. I can't and I just won't do it. And there's people out there that because of their pain, they don't have good intentions. Like the other time that it happened, one of my love specialists was enrolling her. And when I jumped in, something told me, Spirit said, jump into her call. And as I was looking at it, the lady was like, well, I don't know about this. And, I have this check, and she was going into the money and stuff. And I said, no. I said, do not enroll her. I told her, I said, ma'am, do not. What I want you to do is I want you to do your due diligence, because we're not going to be here convincing you. I feel like my love specialist, I know she wants to help you. She heard about your pain, but I don't like the fact that she had to convince you so much for you to be willing to move forward. So I'm saying not yet. You go do your due diligence, look us up online, look at the website, read our terms and conditions, just find out more about us. Watch some more videos, right? Watch some more testimonials, etc. But not right now. If you're ready, then you can come back tomorrow, and then we can enroll you tomorrow. I literally told her not to move forward. Not to. Y'all, so this woman, Stripe messes up the payment, and somehow Stripe ends up billing her Affirm, and then we're on it, right? Because our team didn't do it. It was a glitch between a Stripe and the payment processor, and it just happened. She doesn't have a payment due for another 30 days. So my team is on the phone with Stripe for hours. We're even talking about we'll wire it back to you. Not a big deal, right? Because that would be crazy if we were in the business of just taking people's money. It would be reflected somewhere online if we was in the business of just stealing people's money randomly. So why come to us if you don't trust us? If you see that a glitch is happening, our team is working with you. This woman immediately gets confrontational. She's then now saying that she wants a full refund, that she has been pressured. She's been pressured into the process. Remember, I told her not to. Only come back if you are done your due diligence and you're ready. All that to say that I used to have this altruistic, I want to save everybody. I want to help everybody. And y'all, there's a part of me that's had to die. There's a part of me, I've learned the hard way. No. I can't want it more than somebody else wants it. I can't lead or drag a horse to water. I don't want to, okay? At this point, I don't even want to. It takes away too much energy away from the people who want my help and that can use my help, and it's too painful. I don't even want to. So now, unapologetically, I'm like, these are the prices. And this is the funding partners. Either you can pay it or you have the credit to get funded or not. But it's not my job to save everybody. And I find that so many women are trying to save men. They're sitting there and they're discounting themselves and compromising on what makes them happy and what they will and will not accept because they want to be considerate of that man's story. They feel sorry for him. They feel like because he was abused as a child, they want to give him an exception. And ladies, I'm telling you, you will end up hurt every time. That's not your job. You're not for everybody. Make sure people understand your value and then charge tax. I hope that helps.